Hello, welcome to the 1111 portal. Turn on your magnetism, become magnetic, magnetize your life. What could be a better topic, right? So today is November 11th, 2022, and the energies are really ripe for us to magnetize in what is on our hearts, what is our heartfelt desire. So we're going to go through 6 really powerful steps in order to turn our magnetism up, turn up the dial on our magnetic attraction. And just talking about magnetism a little bit in general first, we're really talking about embodying the energy of what we are seeking to attract. So obviously we can think of ourselves like a magnet that attracts what we are seeking. And this orientation of magnetism is really about allowing, it is about receiving, it is also about surrendering to the divine timing of what we are magnetizing towards us. And in some ways, it's really less about doing and more about being. We attract what we be. So this is about trusting life, trusting your path, embodying the energy, and then allowing, trusting, surrendering to the divine timing, being in the flow. Less hustle, more flow. So it's really a beautifully relaxing way to be. It is like the animals in the animal kingdom. They are in the flow of life. They are receiving. They are surrendering. They are trusting to the Great Spirit to provide them whatever they need. They are in this magnetism energy. So our invitation is to be like the great animals of the animal kingdom and be in our flow, be in our magnetic receiving energy. Okay, so let's go through these 6 steps. So the first step of really up-leveling, turning our magnetism higher on the dial is our belief. It's believing that the dreams in our heart are possible. So I'm just going to back up and tell a short story here to really highlight the power of belief and how belief really changes everything. So probably all of us are familiar with the 4-minute mile story in track and field. So for years and years and years, no one was able to break that 4-minute mile mark. And it was back in 1954 that a gentleman named Roger Bannister ended up breaking the 4-minute mile mark. He ran it in breaking the 4-minute mile mark. He ran it in 3 minutes, 59 seconds. And then, really interestingly, just a few weeks later, a second fellow ran the 4-minute mile in 3 minutes, 58 seconds. And since that time, there have been about 500 men who've been able to break that 4-minute mile mark. Okay, so what happened? For years and years and years, no one could run under a 4-minute mile. And then one fellow did it, a second fellow did it, and now over 400 men have done it. What changed? The belief. The belief that it was possible. That is what changed. One person did it, And then that shifted limiting beliefs in other people. Oh, he did it. I bet I can do it too. So we all know this phrase, if I think I can, I can. If I think I can't, I can't. So the first step in really turning up our magnetism is our own belief about our lives and particular situations that we may be moving through and specific desires that we may have for our lives. So I'm just going to ask you, I'm going to invite you right now to bring to mind a specific desire, a specific intention in your heart that you are desirous of magnetizing to you. And I'm going to invite you right now to believe that it is possible. I'm going to invite you right now to take that leap of faith, this heartfelt desire, this sacred intention of yours. I'm going to invite you to believe it is possible. And to really take this a step further, I'm going to ask you to just grab a pen and paper. And I'm going to invite you to write down your belief. This is very powerful. I believe I can blank, whatever it is. I believe I can have the relationship of my dreams. I believe I can have the career, the life purpose of my dreams. I believe I can live in my best feeling, healthiest body. I believe I can bring my relationships to peace and harmony. Whatever is your heartfelt desire. So we really turn up our magnetism when we choose to believe. So we want to believe in whatever specific heartfelt desires we have. And then, of course, just belief in everything, in every aspect of our life, in the belief that we live in a benevolent, magical universe that is ready to bring to us the fruits of our desires. Okay, so first step, I believe. Woo! I can feel my magnetism up leveling. How about you? I feel it. Okay, now the second step is to be conscious of all of your intentions. So it's a really powerful step in increasing our magnetism to set our intentions. So if you are thinking of a specific heartfelt desire you have, I'm going to invite you right now to write down your intentions around this desire, whatever it is. And you can write several of them to really flesh out the whole experience of what you are magnetizing to you. So I'll just give a quick example of this. Years ago, there was a licensure exam that I really wanted to pass. I wanted to magnetize my past to me. So I wrote down all of the intentions I had about magnetizing this outcome to myself, including I even put down the actual score that I would magnetize to me, and then all the aspects of my experience. And every day I put myself in that energy. I carried that energy. I was a magnet for that experience. And lo and behold, I did magnetize the entire experience to me. So that really taught me the power of holding the energy and magnetizing to me what was my heart's desire. So right now I'm going to invite you to do the same, to take a few moments and write down all of your sacred intentions towards whatever is your heartfelt desire, towards what you are magnetizing to your precious self. Okay, now the third step is let's talk about your why. Why? Why do you have these intentions? Why is this heartfelt desire so precious to you? When we really tap into the why, we really power our magnetism with emotion and passion, and it provides a charge to your magnetism. It provides rocket fuel to your ability to magnetize when we really embody that energy of the why. Why is this so important to you? Why is this so precious to you? So you can think about it, you can write it down, just tuning in. Why? Why? Even just saying that word, I can feel the energy. I can feel the magnetism rev up. Almost like a car revving up. Woo! Why? Oh, it's powerful. Your why is powerful. Your why is a magnet. Yeah, your why is a magnet. Your why is a magnet. There's power, there's energy, there is charge in your why. Can you feel it? Okay. Now, the next step, the fourth step, is getting straight with your energy on your story about your journey to this heartfelt desire and your relationship to the overall situation. So let's first talk about your story. We're all aware that we only want to speak what we want to create, that words are spells. So we want to, in our magnetism, we want to be very mindful both of the story we are telling ourselves about our journey to this specific goal or just our journey in life, and the story that we might be telling others. We only want to speak what we want to create, what we want to magnetize in. So this is a really interesting exercise to do. I'm going to invite you to just take a few moments and think about the story you may have been telling about this heartfelt desire that hasn't yet been magnetized to you, that hasn't yet come through. Have you been telling any type of negative story about it? Any type of, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if it's going to come in. I don't know if it's going to happen. Have you been telling any type of negative story? So, and it's okay. It's okay if we have been. No problem. But we can set an intention right now to change our story, to only embody the energy of what we are seeking to magnetize to us. So let's change our story right now to support the magnetism of this outcome into your external reality. And so I'm going to invite you right now just to write down a few sentences, one sentence, about the story you are now telling about your journey of magnetizing this outcome to yourself. And only something that is supportive and positive towards this magnetism of this amazing outcome to you. So it could be something like, every day I am getting closer and closer to this outcome. Every day I am learning more and more about how to bring this to me. Every day I can feel the magnetism of this amazing, sacred outcome coming to me. It's closer and closer every day. I can almost touch it. So we're holding the energy of expectancy. We're holding the energy of what we are bringing to us in how we speak and think about the whole journey. Very, very powerfully magnetic. And then the second part of this is really tuning into what is my overall relationship to the situation. Am I in resistance to the situation? So sometimes when we have a really beautiful, heartfelt desire and the path is not easy and our higher self is taking us through lots of different initiations and different feelings are being cleared, all of that, not easy. Sometimes extremely uncomfortable for the human. And so when we are in these situations, it's really natural and easy to be in resistance. This is hard. I don't like this. I wish it were different. I wish it already was here. It's very common and understandable for our precious human to feel that way. But we all know that what we resist persists. So when we can basically surrender, when we can soften, when we can be in the flow of whatever situation we are moving through, this tends to be like a missing key to opening that door to that sacred outcome. So we want to just energetically be in the flow, to surrender, to allow ourselves to be on this journey and not be so tight about it, not be so resistant to it, to be in the flow. So our story and our ability to be in the flow are really tools to up-level our magnetism, to up-level our openness to receiving this sacred desired outcome. Okay, and then the last two steps are about embodying, being the energy of that which you seek. So we are magnets. This is really helpful for the subconscious mind. The subconscious communicates in images. Your subconscious understands pictures and images. So it can be very powerful just to envision yourself literally as a magnet to what you desire, to what you are magnetizing to you. And just take a moment right now and think about what has been sort of the dominant energy of my magnet. Let's say over the past week, over the past month. What energy have I been holding? If I think of myself as a magnet, what dominant energy, frequency, vibration am I holding as the magnet of my life? And do I see a correlation between what I've been magnetizing to me and the energy I've been holding? Likely you will see a one-to-one correlation. And I'll just pause here to share that for myself, particularly over the past 6 months, I have been increasingly aware of my magnetism, increasingly conscious of holding the energy of what I wish to magnetize to me, and really making this actually the main focus of my waking moments. What energy am I in right now? Am I in an energy of abundance? Am I in an energy of hope? Am I in an energy of faith? Am I in an energy of yes, I can, yes, I can? So to me, this energy work, this magnetism work that we are going through here with these 6 steps, this is, I believe, the most important work we can do, period. check in with your energy. Where is your energy? If you are an energetic magnet, what energy are you holding? And what are you likely in this moment magnetizing to you? Now, the good news is we can change our energy at any moment. So if we look back over the past week, if we look back over the past month, the past 6 months, our whole lives, it doesn't matter, we can go back as far as we want. And we can see, oh, okay, I see the energy that I was holding. And I see the correlation of what was coming in. And maybe I want to tweak it. Maybe I want some different things to come in. So I am going to be very mindful. I'm going to be the gardener of my own energy. And I'm going to hold the energy. I'm going to practice. I'm going to embody the energy of that, of what I seek to magnetize to me. So this is really, I believe, the most important work we can do. Of course, we can take the actions, the inspired actions on the external, of course. But first, be really conscious of what is my energy as the magnet of my life. What energy am I holding right now? And so the 6th step is to, so we're conscious that we want to maintain the energy. So the 6th step is, okay, how do I stay in my energy? What are the ways that I know I might fall out of that energy, and how do I come back into my energy? So these are the 6 steps, and I'm gonna flesh out these steps with just a real world example, and we'll go through all the steps right now with a real world example, just to give it more embodiment. I think examples are really helpful. Okay, so I'm going to be really vulnerable here, and I'm going to give an example about my love life. And it's funny, my human feels a little like nervous doing this, like slightly embarrassed, but I don't know, why does the human feel embarrassed? What is there to be embarrassed about? It's just life. Okay, so here we go. I've talked about this on my channel before, but I'm in a twin flame relationship with a really wonderful, amazing man whom I am deeply in love with. And right now, there is distance between us. There's physical distance, and there's some emotional distance. So for my human, it can be there's a trap of like losing the faith. There's a trap of going to the, oh, will this ever work out? Is it hopeless? The human can sometimes go into that energy, but I know better. My middle name is Faith, so I do believe part of my purpose on the planet is to really live in faith and to really live in magnetism, and to somewhat just not worry so much about the exact circumstances of the specific now reality, which of course are always shifting and changing, and to just live in the knowingness of the heart, in the knowingness of the soul. And that is part of magnetism. Part of magnetism is really dropping outside of the thinking mind into the faith, the trust, the knowingness of our heart, of our soul. So going through these 6 steps with this particular real life example of mine. So number 1, I choose to believe that there is a happy ending to my sacred twin flame journey. I choose to believe that we will come together in harmony and joy and love. So step number 1, I choose to believe. I'm making that leap of faith, feeling into that knowingness in my heart about it. And then number 2, I can set all of my intentions. I can set the intention of how I'm going to move through this journey right now where there is some distance. I can set the intentions of what it'll be like when we do come together in harmonious union. So setting all of those intentions, writing it down feels really powerful. Then I can tune into, okay, what is my why? Why is this heartfelt desire so important to me? And when I tune into my why, for me, I have felt this knowingness in my heart ever since I can remember that at some point I would come together with a sacred life partner and we would have a really sacred life mission together. That has always been a knowingness in my heart. So my why is, I have felt this on my heart my entire life. It feels so important to me. And then in terms of my story and my relationship to the overall situation, so I'm mindful of how I speak about it, even sometimes when I might feel hopeless and frustrated and dejected about it. Well, okay, and this is a good point. We want to allow whatever human feelings come up. We don't want to run away from the feelings. So that's part of our whole ascension process, is to allow ourselves to feel these denser, lower vibrational feelings of doubt, fear, what have you. So certainly allow the feelings to come up, but then we live in the vision. We live in the story. So my story is, I believe every day we are coming closer to this perfect sacred union of harmony together. That I believe, that's my story. Every day we come closer and closer. And my relationship to the whole situation, this has been a huge growth point for me, because it has been a lot of painful experiences through this journey. It really has been very, very painful and very challenging to my human. And so it would be really easy for my human to have like a negative view of the whole experience, because right now there is a lot of distance and there has been a lot of pain for both of us. But again, coming back to my heart mind, coming back to my knowingness, I can actually see how the whole journey has benefited myself, has benefited my partner, in all of the ways it has brought us back to ourselves, in all the ways it has grown us, in all of the gifts that we have received from this amazing process. So it's actually pretty easy to pan out and to really end up having a very grateful relationship to the overall situation. And this brings so much peace and really ups the magnetism of a happy outcome. And then the last two steps, so just to live in the feeling state of the outcome, just as if it has already come. So living in that feeling state, a happy union together. And then for me, the sixth step, to stay in the energy, I every day, if I'm on my game, I will read a prayer that has just a prayer and my intentions about this aspect of my life and every aspect of my life. That really gets me into the energy, gets me into the magnetism when I read this prayer. It's just a reminder. It's just a reminder for me. So those are the 6 steps of magnetism with my real life example. And the last thing I want to share with you is I'm just going to do a short guided meditation with you right now, just to help you be in your feeling state of your desired outcome. And this is really powerful. And this is also something that you could do yourself once a day. You could listen to this recording. Again, just as a practice to keep you in the energy of your desired outcome, to up level, increase, turn up the volume on your magnetism. Okay, so we'll just do a short guided meditation here. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And you can take some deep breaths. And the breaths just bring us into our body, more towards our heart mind, some space from the thinking mind. And now I invite you to imagine in your mind's eye a single candle flame. And you can see this flame flicker and glow. And you can see the bright tip of the flame and the blue base of the flame. And at the very base of this blue flame, in your mind's eye, you now see a golden shimmering door. And this door leads to a mystical dimension where you can effortlessly experience your desired outcome. And now, in your mind's eye, you approach this golden door, you open it, and now you see yourself. You see yourself living in the life of your dreams. You see yourself living in your desired outcome. What do you see? How do you see yourself going through your daily life in this amazing life of your dreams? This life that you have magnetized to yourself. And see yourself waking up in the morning, so excited and gleeful to be living in your desired outcome. And notice how you feel in the morning. And observe yourself going through your day, having magnetized this heartfelt desire to you. See yourself in this heartfelt desire come true, magnetize to you. And see all of the people connected to you, all of your family, all of your friends, all the people you might work with. See how they are moving through their day now that you have magnetized this magic to you. See how their life changes. See yourself in your precious, sacred life of your dreams. And now, I invite you to feel the feelings. Feel the feelings of what it's like to be living in this desired reality. How does it feel to have magnetized in your heartfelt desire, your dream come true, the life that you've always dreamed of? How does it feel? How does it feel? And this is the state of being that we can come back to again and again through our day. This is the power of our magnetism, this feeling right here, of living your desired outcome, of your dream come true. This feeling you are touching into, you're grounding into your body right now. This is the power of your magnetism. This is your magnet. So this energy right now that you are grounding into your body, let's take a few deep breaths and just envision this energy entering every cell of your being right now, so that you are a walking, talking, breathing, energetic being of your dream come true. You are your desired outcome. You are the energy of that which you seek. You are the magnet. Right now, you are powerfully magnetizing to you this desired outcome as you embody the energy of the desired outcome. You are a powerful, powerful creator being. You have come into your precious incarnated vessel to magnetize to you these precious dreams, these desired outcomes. This is what you came for. This is what you came for, you powerful, amazing creator being. So let's take a few more breaths here. And let's just fully ground in. So your body is very familiar with this feeling state, this state of consciousness, so that you can come back to, in the days that follow, this divine sacred energy, this magnet that you are. You are a powerful, energetic magnet to magnetize to you your desired outcome. Feel the energy. Get really familiar with the energy. This is the energy you can choose to live in. This is the energy work, is living in this energy. The energy of it, it's already here. I'm already living in it. I don't need to pay attention to the temporary reality that may have come through at this point. I am living in the energy of what I am magnetizing to me. I am a creator being. That is my power and my right, my birthright. Beautiful. So let's take a few more deep breaths, just fully grounding in your own magnetism. And when you're ready, you can open up your eyes. And if you feel like sharing in the comments, I'd be so curious how that felt to you. How did it feel to really be feeling the feelings of that which you are magnetizing to you right now? How did that feel? I hope it felt great. So these are our 6 steps, and that practice we just did at the end there, that guided meditation, that is helping us with step number 5, being in the energy of that which we seek. So of course, feel free to listen to that again to bring you back into that energy. And again, the practice of magnetism is basically the embodiment of the energy of that which you seek. You are the magnet of your life. Be that which you seek. And through the day, check in with, where is my magnetic energy? What energy am I holding? What am I magnetizing to myself right now? We want to be the gardeners, the tenders, the overseers of our energy. It is the most important work we do here. And this is how we also change the planet. So we can hold the energy both for our own personal lives and what we are magnetizing to us. And of course, we can also hold the energy for our precious Mother Earth, Gaia. What energy are we holding for her and our collective and our whole planet? So we are all very, very powerful creator beings. We are very powerful magnets. We can choose consciously, intentionally, what energy am I holding for myself, my own life, and for the entire collective, the entire planet. And we can tend to that energy and garden and oversee that sacred energy, following these 6 steps. And it really comes back to the first step: I believe. I believe. I have faith. I have trust. I am working with the power of the universe flowing through me. It is all possible. What is highest and best? It is all possible. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. And if it's resonant, I so appreciate if you like this video, share the video, make a comment. It all helps the YouTube growth of my channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I do this work a lot with clients, both one-on-one and in my really powerful program called the Metamorphosis Journey that does have ongoing enrollment. If you're interested in going deeper with me in any of this, in the description below, there is a link. You can sign up to talk to me, to just have a consultation call with me and see if it feels highest and best to do some work together. So thank you so much. So much love to you today and every day. And so much love to your sacred magnetism. You are a powerful creator being. Bye.